Hi guys, I'm here to do the Goodreads tag, and I don't think I was tagged by anyone. I just really wanted to do it. I've seen it all over BookTube, and it just looked like a lot of fun because I freaking love Goodreads. It is such a magical site, and I'm pretty sure 99% of you guys already have it, but if you don't, you should sign up for one. Question number 1. What was the last book you marked as read? Let me look. I have Goodreads open. Okay, so the last book I marked as read was Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. And Mockingjay I just reread with the Booksplosion group last month, and I loved it. It was so good, so good. We just had our live show this past Saturday, and the first time I read it, I wasn't very happy with the ending of the trilogy, and I felt like the book itself was just probably like my least favorite, and I just thought it was too fast, and I don't know, I just had a lot of problems with it. And then now here I am like 3 years later, and I've reread it, and I loved it. I thought it was so good. I don't know what I was thinking. My memory of it was completely wrong. And I was actually really content with the ending, and I'm just really happy with it. And I loved the movie. Oh, the movie was so good. Question number 2, what are you currently reading? So according to Goodreads, I'm currently reading In the Afterlight by Alexandra Bracken, which that's been listed on there since November 13th, it says. Wow, really? That's almost a month ago. What? I actually just officially opened the book and started reading it a couple days ago, and I apparently haven't updated that. Also, Twilight the graphic novel volume 2 is listed. I just picked that up from the library for fun, and I started flipping through it this weekend, and I haven't really finished. I kind of put it to the side, but I will pick that up and finish reading it this week. Question number 3, what was the last book you marked as TBR? So it says the last book I added to my to-read pile is Pennyroyal Academy, which I was sent that by Penguin, and I really want to read it. It's by M.A. Larson, and I know he was the writer for like a bunch of cartoon like Nickelodeon shows and stuff, so it's like his first novel, and I really want to read it. Also, I've got Atlantia and Girl Online. I want to read that because I love Zoella. I love her. Question number 3. No, wait, that was question number 3. Question number 4. What book do you plan to read next? So after I finish, looking through that graphic novel, and after I finish In the Afterlight, I'm not 100% sure. I do have quite a few graphic novels that I've gotten from the library. I've got some Adventure Time ones and stuff like that, and like Anya's Ghost. So I might read those. Or I thought about picking up The Rosie Effect, which is the second book to the Rosie Project. I've had that on my Kindle for so long, and I need to read it, so I might read that next. Or, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of trilogies that I've recently realized that I've started but not finished, so I could finish up a few of those. I'm not really sure. Question number 5, do you use the star rating system? Yes, I do. I wish they had like half stars, but yeah, I do. I sometimes will say like 4 stars, and then in my review I'll say like actual rating 3.5 stars or something. Like, not that it really matters that much. I do go by people's star ratings, and I go by their reviews more though. Like, if someone has a review, I'll read that and kind of disregard the rating, because I'm gonna get more from like their actual thoughts about it than just some stars. Question number 6, are you doing a 2014 reading challenge? And yes, I am, but I actually just did a tag video, the reader problems tag, and this was kind of like a question sorta. So, apparently I have read 74 out of 75 books, so I'm 99%. So one more book and I will have reached my challenge. It says I'm 4 books ahead of schedule. So that's exciting that I am going to exceed like my challenge, my reading challenge. I thought about doing 100, but I thought about how many books I've read in the past few years, and it's never even been close to 100. So that's kind of why I made it 75, because I thought that was pretty realistic. But yeah, I think people get a little too stressed about the reading challenges. I really think you're just kind of challenging yourself, and I think that no one pays attention to other people's challenges, so I don't think you should beat yourself up about it if you are really far from reaching yours or something. It really doesn't matter. I feel like just use Goodreads just use it as a way to like keep track of your number, but don't like stress yourself out about it. Do you have a wish list? And I do, and it's probably the shortest little list I have on Goodreads, because I try to be very selective and I try to think of books that I actually really, really want. And what I'll do is if I go to a store, or if I go to like a bookstore and I know I'm going to buy books, I'll look at that list. Like, I'll look at my wish list, and I have 26 books on here. So that may seem like a lot of books to you guys, but considering I have like close to 400 on my to read list, yeah, not really. You'll also notice that on my wish list, these are books that I've actually read. So I don't have books on here that I'm just like, oh, I think that sounds good. But no, I only have books I've read and loved on my wish list. So 26 books. Oh, I totally lied. I just saw 2 books I haven't read yet. Okay, I'm a liar. Question number 8. What book do you plan to buy next? I don't know of anything that's like coming out later this month or anything I plan on buying. Honestly, I don't know. It could be like I might just go into a store one day and see like a crazy good deal that I can't pass up, so I have to go buy it. It might be January before I even buy another book, which that's pretty impressive for me. I've been doing really good lately on not buying many books. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm going to buy Winter when it comes out next year for sure. I'm obviously going to buy the next book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I mean, there's a few books like that I cannot wait for, and I'm going to go buy them like the second they come out. But I don't know as far as like the upcoming weeks or anything. Nothing's planned. Question number 9. Do you have any favorite quotes? Would you like to share a few? Oh, sure. Yeah, I have a lot of quotes actually. I will finish a book and then I will look it up on here. Not every time, but maybe that's weird. Maybe no one else does that. Yeah, I think it's fun to do that. Does it show how many quotes that I've liked? Well, I'll tell you, oh my gosh, I have over 311 quotes that I've liked. That's kind of crazy, actually. So I've got, the ones from Harry Potter, like, it is our choices, Harry, that show us what we truly are, far more than our abilities. What you do, the way you think, makes you beautiful. That's from Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I've got from the matched books, I have Do Not Go Gentle. That's by Ali Condi. Like, I have In the End, You Can't Choose What to Keep, You Can Only Choose How You Let It Go. I've got Things Change and Friends Leave, Life Doesn't Stop for Anybody from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh my gosh, I have really funny quotes too, like from the Cassandra Clare books. I just have tons of like Will Herondale on here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop because I'm just gonna end up talking for the next 5 minutes about quotes. Question number 10. Who are your favorite authors? So, as far as favorites go, a lot of you are already gonna know these, but J.K. Rowling, Rick Riordan, Cassandra Clare, those are a top like 3. Scott Westerfeld. I do like a lot of Nicholas Sparks books. I like Stephanie Perkins books. Rainbow Rowell, J.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, Jane Austen, Marissa Meyer, Suzanne Collins, Veronica Roth. I like Rochelle Mead. I've only read one book by Sophie Kinsella, but I loved it and I want to read more by her. Question number 11, have you joined any groups? And I have. I will scroll to them right now for you. So I joined the Summer of Spells group, which I did this summer with some other booktubers. I joined the Booksplosion read-along group, of course. I did the archived read-along with a bunch of booktubers, so I still am in that group. I'm in the Underhyped Readathon, apparently. I didn't really participate, but someone like added me, and oh boy, apparently I have 74 group invitations. Oh my Lanta. Question number 12 is, are there any questions you would like to add? I don't think I've ever done a tag where that was the last question. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so I'm gonna add the question, how many pages have you read this year? And okay, I just looked it up, and so far this year I've read 23,482 pages, and I'm really excited because last year I read 200 pages less than what I just said. So I'm already 200 pages ahead of last year, which makes me really happy. Okay, so that was the end of this tag. So I'm going to tag Jamie from Ermengarde Burks, Jessie from Jessie the Reader, and Joel from Joel Books. So that's it for today. If you guys have any suggestions or any other tags you like want me to do during Vlogmas, you can let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye!